Good morning. This is Mornings on the Dove. I'm Steve Johnson. You can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app available for free in the App Store and on Google Play. The Dove also available on Roku as well. And of course, a breaking story that we're covering this morning has to do with those who have been injured and apparently, according to a couple reports, killed at the Washington Navy Yard. A gunman opening fire this morning at 5:20 our time. And apparently they say that they don't have him in custody at this time, but they do have him in a secure location anyway. And one report shows 4 killed, 8 injured. Others say that about 12 people have been injured, and we will keep you up to date, of course, as we get more information on that. In other news, Boulder authorities say that they've resumed their air rescue efforts that are planned for today. The weather expected to be clear enough to allow helicopters to take to the skies to rescue flood victims. Officials are urging people who've been unable to communicate by phone or other means to signal helicopters passing overhead any way they can, including sheets, mirrors, flares, or signal flares. And many communities are still cut off from flooding from a week of heavy mountain rains. Rain hampered the helicopter searches yesterday, and rescuers trekked by ground to reach some isolated homes. Surging waters have been deadly. 4 people confirmed killed, 2 more missing and presumed dead. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry sending a strong warning to Syria, saying that the threat of force is real if it does not carry out a plan to hand over its chemical weapons. Kerry issuing the warning during a stop in Jerusalem yesterday, where he discussed the new U.S.-Russian plan to rid Syria of its chemical weapons by the middle of next year.
And the international community expects the Assad regime to live up to its commitments, and we expect Russia to join with us in holding them accountable.
Kerry travels next to Paris for discussions about Syria with French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius and British Foreign Secretary William Hague. He'll also see the Saudi Foreign Minister. Recent reports show just over half of students in the state had received their vaccination for meningitis. It's a trend that really doesn't surprise one health director. Study found only 65% of students 13 to 17 were vaccinated for meningitis. Jackson County Health Director Jim Shames says it's not far from what he thought the results would be.
I think young people feel like they're immune, and I think that's kind of universal. It's kind of hard to corral them in and get them to do preventive medicine. It's important, and it's certainly worth the effort.
Shames encourages those who are of college age to get the inoculation because they are at the peak age for those who get meningitis. Let's take a look at our weather scene. What can we expect on this first day of the work week? Well, for Medford and Grants Pass, there's a 20% chance of rain today, 50% tomorrow, a high today of 81, dipping down to a high of 75 tomorrow, 77, and sunny skies expected on Wednesday. For the Klamath Falls area, sunny today, a high of 75, 40% chance of rain tomorrow with a high only getting up to 63, then 68 and sunny on Wednesday. Along the coast in Port Orford and Coos Bay, 20% chance of rain tomorrow, today, 50% tomorrow, high today of 70, 67 tomorrow, then partly sunny skies, a high of 68 on Wednesday with the lows in the low 50s. For Northern California and Wairika, a chance of rain, but not until tomorrow. Today, sunny skies, but a high relatively cool, only up to 81. 69 tomorrow, partly sunny on Wednesday, a high of 75. Lows getting down maybe into the lower 40s. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date on the Dove.